Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome in. Hope everybody is having a great day. Hidden. I am sorry I missed your call earlier. Uh, hey, Brock, how's it going? Coin Junkie, hello, welcome in. Even, hello, good sir. Hope everybody is doing great. AZ Coin, hey, AZ, welcome in. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate that. Appreciate all y'all coming in. This is awesome. We'll have our normal stuff here as we go along. If we move merch, we move merch. If we just have a nice conversation and just talk about stuff, that's okay too. Doug, hey Doug, how's it going? Welcome in. Seated halves. Oh, is that what you got today? Oh, wow. Did you get all the ones you needed? And for those that are so inclined, right over here at the top is a pinned link. For those that want to join the stream, feel free to join the stream. I'm going to mute just for 1 second while I grab what I got at the coin show yesterday. Be right back. Take me 30. Oh, referring to my video. Oh, yes. Yeah. We're going to watch your video. Heck, we can probably watch it today. I think I can watch your video and not get in trouble. But I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, yeah, referring to your video. So close. Yeah, it's a tough set, man. At the coin show there in Dalton, Georgia yesterday, I'm only 5 coins short of completing my commemorative album. Uh, there was one Antietam. It sold before I got to it. I will. There was one Antietam that sold before I saw it. There were 3 Gettysburgs, 1, 2, 2 Cincinnatis, 4 or 5 Spanish Trails, and no Hudsons. And that's the only thing I'm liking. And all those were graded. None of them were raw. But they were nice, though. Yep, Kevin, you know the deal. Just send it right on in here. But I picked this up yesterday, which is pretty cool. So it's a 1992 PCGS MS70 Fire Service Medal. And this is the matte finish. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm real worried about who I buy from. And then if I do buy from somebody, I want to make sure they got a business card. So I'm not just going to walk away. But yeah, I picked this up yesterday. This is only one of 124 that's ever been graded. And there's the back. So this one's, of course, the matte finish. And I also have this one, but I've had this one. This one was a gift to me. This was given to me by Big Flip. He gave me this proof one. Okay, thanks, Hidden. Yeah, this is pretty neat. So then I have, of course, this one's also signed by the sculptor engraver of the U.S. Mint, who's retired, Mr. Rogers, which is pretty cool. Yeah, y'all know I'm a fireman. Y'all know I like that fire stuff. So this is my cat box. I keep all my fire stuff in. There's my little firefighter hobo. I'm just going to do show and tell while we're waiting on everybody to come in, folks. We'll get some more folks here when we get started. There's my firefighter hobo. And that's by Corey M. Callahan is the engraver who did that. And then Land of the Free, September 11th. And that one troy ounce. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And I got this one with a little Chiefs card on it. 1929. This is pretty cool. That's the year my mother was born, 1929. So pretty cool. Got a little battalion chief, little fire chief car from DC Fire Department. Oh, really, Doug? That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, this is year number 42 for me. I had to think, had to do my math in my head. Got another little, here's one 1988, little firehouse round, 1988. Oh, really? Yeah, my dad was born in 27, and mom was born in 29. They both passed away now. Dad died back in 1986. He died fairly young. This is a little engravable fire department silver round you can have engraved. Here's this thing's heavy. It is 2 troy ounces. This one here, it's big. It's got 1939 Buffalo. Buffalo was a brand name of a truck. And then Mattydale lay is a special lay. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But Mattydale lay is where they take one large hose and they spread it out into 2 small hoses. So call that a Mattydale. There's the back of it. A little 2 troy ounces there. Then I got a token. I got this, I believe. If I got this from Shibby or from Big Flip, one of the two. But limited edition $10 gaming token. Firefighter on the back there. And if for those that don't know about casino tokens, if they say 3 nines fine silver, then the center is 0.6 ounces of silver. If they say HSP, that stands for heavy silver plate. They may not be silver in the middle. I'm not sure if that's 100% correct on all of them, but I do know that when I have looked at HSP, when I looked it up, it was heavy silver plate. You needed to say this right here in order to make sure it's 0.6 ounces in the. I need to put that in a new capsule. The capsule's cracked. And then I got a couple of bars here. So it's only 2 bars. I only have 2 bars. But there's an 1859 pumper. Firefighters would get on either end of it. They take this hose right here and put it some kind of water source, and then they would pump it. This is a little pressure vessel that would pump out water. And that one is from the Madison Mint. And I just happen to have 2 of those same ones, which is pretty cool. Upside down, right there. But it's just one of those things, you know, how we all collect certain stuff outside of other stuff that we like, but it's pretty cool. I got 11 folks in here, still waiting to see if anybody else is going to pop up. We'll get started here shortly. Okay. Yeah, do you want me, I saw you sent me some emails. Do you want me to wait on you to get back, or do you want me to run them? You tell me what you want to do. I can do either way. Kevin. And I'm perfectly okay with waiting till you get back to run it. Ah, that's cool, Brock. Yeah, I will wait on you. Yes, sir. We will wait for sure. Absolutely, we'll wait on you. I don't think I knew that, Brock. I don't think I knew you was in the fire department. That's cool. Yeah, I like this. You know, I'm on retirement number 2. I gotta get this one done. I pulled up my retirement and my social security, all that stuff. and my let's see, retirement and Social Security, and what else did I pull up? Something else. Anyways, looking to see what I could do to retire. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, how you doing? Welcome in. So probably wait till I turn 65, go straight on Social Security and take a little bit early instead of waiting until 67. I'm definitely not waiting until I turn 70, so that would just be crazy. If y'all like, make sure you share the stream out. Mike Slides, hello, welcome in. I'll show some items here. If you have any requests for anything, if you're looking for typeset coins, if you're looking for barbers, dimes, quarters, half dollars, anything like that, just let me know. We'll try to find it for you. We're just getting some stuff out right here. Gold is taking a little bit of a dip. It's down $10. Silver's down 17 cents, but got gold at 32.17, and we'll call it 32.18 because it's over 50 cents. And then silver is $32, so not too bad. So check this silver spot price today for. See, make sure we're still in the right spot here. All right, so if anyone is interested, I have 3 rolls. These are Roosevelt dimes, 3 rolls of Rosies. These are $125 a roll. I have a roll of quarters. The quarters are $2.50. And then I have a roll of 64 Kennedys, and they're $2.60. Man, look at all these chief officers in here. Man, we can start our own group. Hey, Vincent, how's it going? How are you, Vincent? Thanks for letting me win that coin earlier that we were bidding against each other. I appreciate that. Got some stuff I got to show some kids. We have a place here where I live called the Muster Ground. And in 1780, 37D, I'll look and see. Let me look here, Brock. I'll look and see in 1 second. Find the buffaloes. So anyway, in 1780, there's a group of men that came up from Tennessee and North Carolina and Virginia, and they all met at this place called the Muster Ground. And they mustered and they walked over to North Carolina. And several of our leaders say that was one of the turning points. Oh, I don't have a 3-legged. No, sir, no 3 legs. I do have 2 37Ds, but I'd be willing to bet that they got 4 legs. Absolutely got 4 legs, yep. But there's 37. But anyway, those guys, they all walked over to North Carolina, and it was one of the turning points. You can actually Google it. Google the Muster Ground. We have a little national park here. We got a little park ranger that works like 1 day a week. If they're still working, they come out. So pretty neat. Yeah, 4-legged buffaloes. And those are, let me see, those aren't priced. Let's see what they are. But anyway, I'm going to talk to some school groups about currency used during the colonial times. So I have some stuff I'm going to take and show them, which is pretty cool. I bought a coin over at Mama T's earlier from 1760. It's Russian, but 1768. So it could have been over here. Yeah, that's always a possibility. These 37Ds, like $2. So it needs a buffalo. I got some buffaloes, but we're still giving folks a chance to hop on in here. Folks will be in here directly. But I'll show you some stuff that we're going to show the kids. So that's a 1787 Fine 12. It's a copper, New Jersey. It's got some corrosion, but we'll show them what the coins look like. You know, that's the year we signed the Declaration, or the U.S. Constitution, sorry, 1787. So that's pretty cool. Show that one to them. Then I have one, you know, just some Mexican, because this stuff could have been around too. 1785 Mexican 8 real, 1772 real. I had a Virginia halfpenny, but I sold it. That's okay. Someone else wanted it more than we did. Then I have 1779 $100 Virginia note, which if y'all been around, y'all seen it before. It's actually in 2 pieces. 1779 Virginia note, $100. And this is the top half of it up here and the bottom half. And then we got this note. Of course, this one's from 1899. It's a little bit newer, but of course, one had promissory note for $200. That's a lot of money back then, but just gonna show them some stuff and talk to them about different things. So my wife says, my daughter says, I almost put her in the grave. What did I do that I don't know that I did? So I sent my daughter. Oh, 100 was, yeah, that's crazy money back then. Have y'all seen this?
Their pallbearers fell into the grave while carrying the casket of their loved one. The pallbearers carried Benjamin Aviles to his final resting spot. As they began to lay down the casket, the platform above the burial site collapsed, sending the men plunging into the burial hole.
Have y'all seen that? Shazam. That was crazy. Yeah, the platform broke, man. They all plummeted. A couple of them ended up under the casket. I buried an old retired fireman, and we were carrying him up to the grave, and he was a heavy man, and I was at the back of it, and I stumbled because of the way they had it made, and we almost fell into that grave. You almost did that. It's like, man, I'm so glad we didn't. Right on Main Street, people have been driving by, seen a bunch of firemen's derrieres up in the air. That'd have been rough. That'd have been pretty bad if that would have happened. But again, here we go. There's Roosevelt dimes. I have 3 rolls, 125 a roll. If you want to look at them, I'll pull them out. They all have dates. They're just 64 or 64 to 46. They're 90%, 125 a roll. Washington quarters, 90%, $2.50 for the roll. That's $10 space, $2.50. Roll of Kennedys. Those are $2.60. Current melt on $1 face is almost $24. It is $23.18. So only making just about a little over $1 per face, so not making a whole lot. Thaler restrike. Again, if there's anything you see, anything you want, let me know. $17.80 restrike is proof. That one is 50. There's the X for that restrike right there. Is silver. $19.90. Silver Eagle. 45. If you'd like to come up and sell, make sure you click the link at the top of the chat. It's pinned up there. If you want to email something in, feel free to send an email to silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. That didn't take long, Q. Here's an 1892. $18.92, 8 reals with chop marks. There we go. You can see the chops right there. The chop over here, chop right there. Just have a X marked on it right there. Chop there, chop there. Yeah, it takes a lot of staples. You got that right. This is 130. 681,000 on the mintage. If anyone is looking for a Dansko Buffalo album, let me know. I have 2. Picked up at the show yesterday. Here is a 1900, only 270,000 minted. This is 5 Boulevards from Venezuela. Hey, Philip the Board, how's it going? Only $50. 25 grams, 90% right there. Here's a 1952 40 centavos from Cuba. '50th anniversary. $40. It was good. It's just a day trip going down there to the coin show. It was the largest coin show I've ever been to. Had 500 tables set up. It was pretty neat. Had all sorts of stuff, man. It's just, I was just overwhelmed. I had on my list exactly what I wanted to look for. So my wife went with me. So we went specifically looking for certain things. But I can see how you could get lost and stay in there for hours and hours and hours. It was just crazy. The currency, the gold, the silver, the art bars, the art pours. It's just nuts. Here's an 1882, 8 reals with chop marks. You can see the chops there. Here, there, and there. This one is 130. Also chop marks on the back. 130. Hey, Ray.
Hey, why are you teasing me with those?
I got lots. lots of them, man. I got lots. Got lots.
I had lots and lots of money.
I will say that. Oh yeah, I'll put it in. It's right here. That's it right there, Kim, Silver Dot Ashes. And my first name is Tim. You may have it listed as Timothy.
No, it's Tiny Tim.
And the last name is S. So I don't care. People know my name, so it doesn't matter. Put out there. But yeah, what I did not see down there yesterday, there were some people, but not a lot of reals. I could take the reals down there. People would buy them. It'd been pretty fun. But man, it was just so overwhelming. Here's an 1892 out of Zacatecas with some chop marks. You can see some chops right there, some marks around it. Play us the ukulele song. Tiptoe through the tulips with you. This is 110. I can't play a ukulele. I can't play any stringed instrument, not very well. ESTES. I went to the Dalton show in Georgia, the Georgia Numismatic Association show. Here's one from 1837. This one has been ground on a little bit. I think they ground part of that off to check the purity. That's just a purely hypothetical guess on my part, but that's what it looks like when you look at it right there. Probably filed off. This one's 130. A bit older. Yeah, it was neat, man. I've been to Knoxville, the Knoxville show 3 times now, but this show, man, it was just, I can't imagine what the fun show looks like. If this is big and the fun show is like gigantic, is what they were telling me. So I may try to go to that show. It'd be fun. Here's an 1880, 8 reals. Chop marks. You see chops right there on Libertad, right there above the cap. So right there. And there's some chops on the back. That one's 130. But Randon the Southern coin was there, was standing there. He walked up behind me. It was funny. He said, "Oh, I picked up an 1808 coin." I said, "You did? What'd you get?" He said, "You'll see it next time I stream." He wouldn't let me see it there. He's gonna make you wait and then try and pay for it. I was like, "Man, I could have saved some overhead, but no, I couldn't do that." It's like, you jerk. I got to meet Mike from Mid America Coins.
Yep, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, he comes across different when he's on the stream, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Not bad, but down there, man, I was like, dude, he was so cool. And I guess it was his wife that was with him.
Yeah.
Wife or girlfriend or somebody. I'm assuming it's his
No,
wife.
it's his wife.
Yeah, she bought the shirt for him, so I assumed it was his wife. But he had a great selection of stuff. And he didn't have anything that I wanted because I had 5 things on my list. And if they weren't those 5 things, I wasn't buying anything. So I ended up buying some stuff, but just
Hey, Coin Junkie.
Hey, Coin Junkie, welcome in, welcome back. You've been to the fun show? Yeah, so Ray or Ben wants to go to the fun show, so we're talking about it. I'm not sure when we'll go. We're gonna try to go. Here's a racketeer nickel. This is 1883. No cents. Has been
Sense to me.
Gold plating. Huh?
Makes no sense to me.
Yeah, no sense to me either. That one's 35. What really surprised me is we need to see your ID. I said, "What do you need to see my identification card for?" To go into the show, and they made you fill out, the Georgia Numismatic Association makes you fill out a card so you can get on their list, I guess. So, well, we got to make sure that your ID matches what name you're putting down on that piece of paper. It's like, okay.
Well, that is a new thing they started doing for anti-theft. Because if they've got your name and they've got your ID and you show up on the cameras that you stole something, they know who you are now.
Oh. Well,
So-
and they did. When we walked in the door, there was 2 cameras on either side of the door, and they were looking down. So that makes really good sense then.
Yeah, Mike started that because in Tulsa, there was a lot of theft that happened in Tulsa both years.
Really?
And so they're trying to really knock that out.
Yeah, that's a smart way to do it. And if all you got to do is go back and watch it, then they can go back to the front and see who you were, who you're registered as. So, and, they gave us a name tag. We put our name on it. My wife put,
Yep.
we put our names on it. And so I walk up, and the first table I walk up to, he says, "Hi, Tim. How are you?" I was like, "How did you know my name?" Then it's like, "Oh, my name tag." I was like, so that was actually pretty smart because they can call you by your first name, and it starts a conversation. So
Yeah, it
the
makes
very
sense.
first table I walked into, the guy was so nice. I had some stuff to sell. I just sold it to him. I took a little bit of a loss on it, but I haven't been able to sell it on the stream, so I just sold it to him. And that's what I bought the other stuff with, so it worked out. But here is a American Silver Eagle. This is a 2002 Silver Eagle, which I know it's hard to see with this tag on it, but this is a 1-year anniversary. There's the card. It's colorized. There's a reverse. Has a little toning around the edges. And we're asking 50 on that. If you're interested, we could do a little better if you're interested. And here is a 2024 2024. That was 50. The type 2. Becky's been to the fun show. Overwhelming. I can just imagine. I mean, when I first walked into the Knoxville show, the Knoxville show was small, Knoxville, Tennessee. 50 or 75 tables. I was like, holy Hannah, this is a lot of stuff to look at. And then I went to the Georgia show, and they had 500 tables. So I cannot even begin to imagine what the fun show looks like with all the stuff they have down there.
Well, it's thousands of tables.
What's that?
It's thousands of tables.
Yeah,
I've
and
never been, but
and I think it'd be fun. So let's have to get it all laid out and get it approved with my commandant. Make sure she let me go, and if she let me go, we'll run that. We'll go down there. Of course, I'm not going to drive to that one. I'll fly. That's too long of a drive.
yeah, Florida. Wow.
Well, I mean, it takes about to get to Orlando. It takes about 10 hours and change. Not too bad, but we run through this little box here, and then we'll go to Ray, and then we'll check the emails, and then we'll just make a little rotation and just go right back around. I have this is a Tosha Cobb 3/9 fine silver 8 reals designed by Dan Carr. It weighs 26 grams, and it does contain silver from the Atosha Rick. So this is a coin or round that he has made. Three nines fine silver. And they all weigh just a little bit different. I weighed this one. This one weighs 26 grams. Hammered edge. And this one is $85. 85. Here is a 1949 Canada dollar, 80%, 1949 Canada dollar. Nice little ship on the back. There's King George. That one is $45. 45. Here's one from 1971. This is 50% silver. A lot of nice gold toning on this one. 1971, British Columbia. That one is 40. Kevin Rose says, "Hey, Ray."
What's up, Kevin? All right, not paying attention.
Haha.
Got stuck in a different world.
1945, Walking Liberty $50. Super nice coin. Lots of original luster, as you can see. All the details are there. See her eyes, her face, her mouth, her nose, her hair, all the flowers, all the stars, the drapery of her dress, the rays. Here's the reverse. So this one is $110. $1924D Lincoln. $80.
Pall bears fell into the grave while carrying.
Oops. Kim, I got your PayPal. You sent me too much. So do you want me to return part of that or just hold it for credit? Just let me know. Here is 1/10 ounce gold, 4/9 fine out of Canada. $380 on this one. There. First Special Service Force, U.S. and Canada Combined Forces. $380. Oh, I got you. Here is a 2013 1/25 ounce Canada gold piece. It's 1/25 of an ounce pure gold, 50-cent piece. And it is, here's the paperwork. And there's the COA. And it is $170. $170. See what kind of fire call we just had here. It's just a fire alarm. Three more pieces. And we have 1784 two escudos. You can see the gold weight there, 6.76 grams, almost 2 ounces, 2/10 of an ounce. Out of Papine Mint. That is $9.50. $950. I have a 2004 West Point Proof 70 Ultra Cameo American Gold Eagle. That one is $455. $455. Yeah, it is cool. That little starfish, is it? And the two Escudas is cool too. Here's 1998 MS70 Gold Eagle. Harder, older date to get into good grade, and that one is $465. $465. And if you see anything you really like, anything that you want to see again, just let me know in the chat. I'm going to go over to Ray, and then we're going to the emails, and then we'll come back around.
Yes. Stuff here.
All right.
Alrighty. Not paying attention. All right. First up, got some Mexico silver. Very pretty. One is last white, except for a little bit of toning around the edges. That one I would have for sale at 15. 15. It is a 1964. That's like a toning line. It's not a scratch. We have the 1951 peso. And if I recall, I believe this one is either 50% silver or 35. I have to look it up. Let me check real quick. Okay. 1950 peso. $19.50. Really a lot of information on it.
And what year is that one? 1950 peso?
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
But it's telling me here in the book.
It's showing 30% fineness on the silver.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I was thinking. I knew
Yeah. So the
35
adjusted silver weight is 0.1286. So just a little over 1/10 of an ounce.
We do $10 on that one. 10 on that one. This one is 72% silver. Peso, 1943. BU. I would have that one at 20. Mint luster on that still there. Dark. Then I have a 50 peso, also very nice, 1943. That one at 10. Mexico lovers. How about a 58? Absolutely gorgeous Washington quarter. Brilliant, uncirculated. Got this one for 9. $58. Right, I have a set here. This is the Proof 76 silver and a brilliant uncirculated 76 Denver uncirculated. I will do both of them for $5. $5. Gonna be dead like it's been for the last week and a half.
Yeah, it's just, man, it's just so hit and miss. I don't know. It's just middle of the month. I'm not sure if that's the reason why, but I don't know.
1902 for 2. 1890 full Liberty for 8. Minus $6. Comes with the bubble mailer. And now if you buy just one coin and that's all you want, I can do risky ship. If it's not bigger than a quarter. One is 8. 1896 for $2. Does have Liberty, but it does have some environmental damage. $1900 was a nice one also, but it's really dark. That one for 2. What's up, Vincent? How are you doing, brother? 1891. $5. 1909 Philadelphia quarter for 12. I have an 1864 2 cent W is present. The E is really weak. That's 17. And this one is not as pretty. So that's the reason why it's $10. Also 1864. Do have some Canadian stuff here. Are the 50-cent pieces. They are sterling. They're 925. So they're more silver than your regular 90%. Prices are on them. You guys can always make offers too.
You still talking, Ray? Hello, Ray.
I was real quick, just kind of showing them.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Like, did I click on?
I need to
make sure you were muted.
No.
Got you.
I do talk to myself quite frequently, though. Like with the mute button, a lot of times I do that.
Yeah, it happens.
How many total of the 50-cent pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total of 8. That's it.
Kim says, "Ben, the 1976 silver and D quarters, please, for 5 and start a wallet."
Will do.
And Vincent says, "What's your best price for all that whole stack?"
All right, let me look what I can do for you, brother.
Hidden says, "The bearded man on your panel sure is talking a lot."
Very talkative, aren't I? I can do it.
He has his abacus out. He is sliding beads to the left and right, trying to determine a price.
Yep. I'm constipating really hard. I took about $5 off each one, so quite a bit. I would do 185. 185 for the stack. All 8.
So Hidden says you should sell all your coins free of charge because we ain't got no time for nickel and dime stuff. Just let you know.
Well,
And
that's the reason
Vincent,
why that's the reason why he can only afford nickels and dimes.
that's right. Vincent says Bennett 185.
You got it.
Nice. Congrats.
You don't have to do a wallet, Vincent, because I still have some of your stuff from earlier this month. So you still have a wallet with me. All right. Newfoundland quarters.
Hidden's killing me. He says, tell him to quit talking to me and to run his business. Oh.
At 1919, 1917. This one is 1911, 12, another 1912, 1890, 1888, 1881, and 1882. These are all for 925. Have 9 of those. And as far as the dimes, 3, 43, 38, another 43, 1872H, only 40,000 minted. 1890, 1896. Those. And then we have for the 5-cent silver for Newfoundland, 1919. 12. When it's 12. This one is actually Canada. This one has a repunch date. 1905, near date repunch 5/5. And I would do 15 on that one. Let's see. Vincent likes big silver and he cannot lie. You have a couple of Newfoundland 1 cent. There's the 42, 40, and another 42. I do $1 for all those. No, I paid probably $1 a piece on them. Or I'd do $1 for all of them. Crack open me chest. All right. So these are 1/4 ounce. These are from the Sons of Liberty Mint. They're $12 each. That's what I paid for them. There's a total of 4 ounces of these. These are pretty cool. You talk about square rounds, like with Ida. So we're talking about square rounds. There's a total of 4 complete ounces of silver there. These small denominations is not easy or cheap. And then these are 10th ounces, and these are $6 each. And I think there's a total of like an ounce and a half or more. These ounces. Yeah, there's an ounce there. There is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So 9 in that stack. Almost 6 ounces right there. At another 10th ounce, it'd be 6 ounces exactly. Not, I don't have a problem with holding on to it. Alrighty. I think that is all I have at the moment. I scrounge some more stuff. Oh, wait.
But wait, there's more.
Is Hidden watching? Hidden, are you watching?
I know what this is.
Well, I bought this from a friend of mine. Just saying. And these are all sterling. These are the sterling quarters from the millennium. They're all 925. And I am looking to get 110 out of it. 110. I think that is exactly what I paid for it. Is that right? You think? All right. 110.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember exactly. Something like that.
Yeah, and plus shipping. Then I paid for shipping.
Yeah.
Because it was like this thing's like a football.
Hidden keeps texting me instead of typing in chat. He's like, "Yes, I'm watching. Are you serious, Ray? Are you serious?"
Yeah, Hidden. So do you want it? I haven't put it up at all. The reason why I was asking if you were in the stream and making sure you were here. These are all sterling.
Oh, you have no idea how pretty it is.
I mean, and they're all proofs. All proofs,
yeah.
sterling, silver. I mean, just super,
Even says he'll trade his Kingman turquoise arrowhead for
it. Now he's tempting me. And I still want that thing too. But I have some bills I need to get caught up on first.
He says, Hidden says for you to call him after the stream.
Okay. Well, Hidden, it's real easy. It's 110. That's your price. 110.
Yeah, there you go, Hidden. He says, call me later, Brother Ray, and we'll talk.
That was my price, that'd be your price. That's how we work out stuff.
It's how we roll.
Oh, wait. There may be a few other things.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
There could be more. Oh, well, that's more Canada stuff. I got some Canada quarter stuff.
Hidden says, Hidden, you need to add Ray to this text message stream here. He said, no, it's my rules tonight, not yours, Ray.
So this one is also silver.
I will show that here in just a second. Kim, if you're talking about what Kevin has.
Yeah, this one's from a specimen set, proof set. This is silver. Do that for 8. Quebec. $92. I don't know if Hidden's got these. Or Ben.
Welcome in. Gold Maple, hello.
Ben or Tim, either one would want them. They're the colorized. I paid $10 on these from eBay. Well, no, I think it was more like $5. $5 for the whole set. So that's what I would charge you, $5. I think that is all of the Canada silver that I have.
Gold Maple says those are pretty common when you get change in Canada.
Yeah, yep, exactly. Getting the colorized quarters. Well, that's all I got for the moment.
All right. All right, folks. Up next is going to be our emails. And let's get ready to share that portion of the stream. And we have 4 emails from Kevin Rose. Let me make this big. So first up is unsearched Montana Sapphire Pay Dirt. This is $40 shipped, so $35 plus $5 shipping. And every third bag gets its funds donated to the Missing Murdered Indigenous Women and Children's Fund, which is a nonprofit that helps solve missing and murdered Indigenous women and children cases throughout the U.S. and Canada. Kevin does hand deliver these funds to the local chapter there to help the families that need this money. As of the 6th of February, or April, the 6th of April, 1 week ago, $3,450 in donations have been made, thanks to you all. He has 3 bags remaining. There's a 350% return on investment, and you're guaranteed to get at least 4 carats of facet grade Montana sapphires. So here's your bag. This is what your bag looks like. There's the back. This is an example of some of the stones that you can get out of the dirt. And here's the procedures of what you would need to do. Make sure you process it at least twice. Don't throw anything away. Just make sure you get everything out of it that may be in. But again, that is $35 plus $5 shipped. And the next bag funds do get donated. So the next bag does get donated. So if there's anyone interested, just let us know in the chat. Up next is a Desert Rose Trading Company Sanskrit Jasper and Sterling Silver graduated bead necklace. It starts out at 18 inches and can extend out to 24 inches. It is in new condition. It is $105 shipped, 105 shipped. And there is the necklace with the graduated spheres or the beads. It is sterling silver. You can see the beads go from small to big and back to small. That's the Sanskrit Jasper. And on this one, we are looking for $105 shipped, 105 shipped. He's dropped it again. He's dropped this 2 or 3 times. So it's a really, really nice piece. So if there's any interest there, let us know in chat. Mother's Day is quickly approaching, so that would be something nice for Mother's Day, right? Or maybe your father would like it. Give it to your father, he give it to your mother or somebody. So it's super nice. If there's any interest there, let us know in the chat, please. Up next is the Unikite pendant, which is handmade, 3/9 fine silver pendant. It's the Unikite Jasper. There is a COA that is included. This is $55 shipped. And there is the Unikite Jasper, the green, light green, dark green, and the tan. There's a reverse. As you can see, it is 3/9 fine silver. That's top. A little chunky one, he says, sure. And in this one, we are looking for $55 shipped, $55 shipped if there is any interest whatsoever. Let us know in the chat. It's pretty green color. If there's any interest, let us know. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you hadn't already done that. If you want to share the stream, feel free to share the stream out. That would be fine too. Let's go back to our next one here. And our next one is Garnet Gravel, Montana Gravel. On this gravel, it's $25 plus $5 shipping. Guaranteed to contain at least 20 carats of almandine garnets, some large enough to have faceted. He has 6 bags available. And there's what the bag looks like before you search it. A little closer, you can see some peeking out right there. And here's some of the stones at almandine that you might find inside this right there. You can see it right there. How nice that is. And again, this is $25 plus $5 shipping if there is any interest. He has quite a few of those. So is there any interest? Any interest in any of the items that we've shown there from Kevin? Kevin has wonderful items. I know he moved some items earlier today. He was a little bit risky. May have had a temperature. He could have hit his thumb with a hammer or something. I'm not sure, but he did move some merch earlier today, which is good. If there's any interest, folks, let us know. Trying to reholder my firefighter token from the not working. We'll get it later. All right. Now we'll definitely come back to Kevin's items, and if you see anything there you like, folks, anything you like you want to see again, make sure you let us know in the chat. We'd love to be able to show you any of those items once again. We always like to share that. Up next is from 1961. 1961. Is 61 proof set. That's $32 for the proof set. Has both pieces of cardboard and the coins in cello. There's the cent, the dime, which is silver. Ben Franklin $50, which is silver. The quarter, which is silver. And then the nickel, which is not. So there's the reverse. I have two of these, $32 each. There's the cardboard, the coins, and the cello. There's what it tells you. So if you've never read that, there you go. And then the other piece of cardboard. But $32 each. I have two of those, so you can get the choice. And there's the other one. It's the same. They both look the same. The coins are the same condition. Really no difference. Both look great. Oh, you need me to read that to you? I can read that to you. Hidden. It starts out, it was a dark and stormy night. And throughout the night, while the presses were minting the coins, Hidden tripped and fell into the toilet and injured his head.
I want to flash it again.
And at that time, he realized that he needed to be a numismatist to start collecting coins so he would quit tripping and falling into the printing presses. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Up next is I have two 1971 Brown Ikes. Two 1971 Brown Ikes. Here's the first one. There's a pop it right out of the case here. Pop out that great. Right there it is. There it is. Has the normal toning that you see on those. Right there. There's a reverse. WTX Metal Detecting. How are you? West Texas. How's it going?
What's up, buddy? How are you doing?
But either one of these Brown Ikes, $20 a piece. They are silver. Here's the other one. This one looks a little nicer. Still got that same type of milkiness, but the reverse looks much nicer. But that's pretty common for those, unfortunately. $20 each. Pouring candles. Nice.
Yeah, he's trying to open up his own, get a place where he can open up a shop and actually.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Here is a 1928 Standing Liberty quarter in 512 CAC. So there is the green bean that comes when CAC grades them. That's the serial number. You can go to CAC's website and you can put that number in, the 780789383. And here is the coin, because who really cares about what the holder says, right? We want to buy the coin and make sure it's what we like. Right there you go. Excuse me 1 second.
See me today?
Okay, sorry about that, folks. But this is the 1928 Standing Liberty Quarter in fine 12 CAC. 35 is the ask on that. 35. Have a 63 Ben Franklin, an MS-64. There's a reverse. Asking $30 on that. Yeah, competing with Walmart would be difficult. Here is a 1943 Mexico Peso MS-65. A super nice condition MS-65. That one is $80. Couple more Racketeer. There's one earlier. Here's a couple more. I'll tell you the least nice of the two. There you go. 1883, no cents. Got a G6. You can see the word cents is not present. That one is $12. This one is much nicer. But XF45. See Liberty in the hair and the eyes and the ear. It's all still there. In the reverse, this one's 25. 25. And if you don't know the story of the Racketeer nickel, you can put a 1 in the chat and we'll talk about it. If you don't put a 1 in the chat, we know you already know the story. We'll have to tell the story again to you. But you probably don't want to hear it again. Up next is key date. Kevin wants to hear it. You just want me to say it again, don't you? You've already heard it. Anyway, the Racketeer nickels, we ain't stupid. We know. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, Racketeer nickels came about because some guy thought he'd be cool since it didn't say nickel on the or cents on the back, and he gold plated it and passed off as a $5 gold piece. So and he did for a while, and then they got caught on. They went back and added cents, like it's on the back of this one. You can see cents right there. Got it. I knew you'd get it. But this is the key date of the Liberty nickel, or V nickel as we call it today. And here is the S mint mark right there at the bottom. Right there, S mint mark. 238,000 is minted on this coin here, and the ask is $120. 120 for the key date 12S. Hey, Jetmac. Oh, we know you're there. You don't have to tell us. We already knew that. There's an 1882 seated Liberty dime. That's correct. You're right. $1882 seated Liberty dime. We have this as about an AU58. There's only one coin in this set, but a total of 3.9 million were made. That better hidden. Here's a reverse. And we're asking 145 on this dime. 145 on this dime. Of course. Safe words coming out. Here's 1883 with some toning. Very nice coin. An AU 50. This one is 100. It is a seated dime. Here's a hold on to your socks coin. This is a 1905. 1905. That's right. Barber dime. This has blues and reds and pinks. It's one of the very few coins that we put on here that has any type of additional for toning. We paid up on this one, so unfortunately we got to pass that along if anyone's interested, but you can see how nice it is. This one is 245. 245 for this full Liberty. Calling numismatic ethics police. I did call them, and they said that no. That's all they told me. When I mentioned your name, they said no, it's not true. They hung up on me. Here's an 1860S above the bow, slightly rotated die. 1860. Little Liberty out of F12. This one is 260. 260. There's only one coin in this flip, but only 140,000 were minted. Only one coin in this flip, but 140,000 were made. Sure, their survival rate is much less than that. $1861. $1861. Half dime. $130 on the half dime. $1853 with arrows, half dime. And she does have a hole on top of her head. Yeah, why are we gonna call it NEP? Exactly. So this one is hold. If it wasn't hold, it'd be 43 with the hole, 32. So still a nice half dime, even with the hole. Still a nice dime. Nice coin. Yeah. But I know the chief over there, so it's not too bad. We have a chief thing to work together. Now you don't get the whole coin with the coin that's hold, right? There's an 1837 seated half dime. This one is 220. First year of mintage for the half dimes. They also did a 1837 cat bus dime. So they had 2 dimes the same year. $1846 Washington quarter, $15. Super nice condition. A little toning around the edge. Yeah, 1837 is cool. Hey, big, how's it going?
What's up, Big Flip?
1881 Full Liberty Indian head cent. This one is $38. And I have an 1886 Type 2 Full Liberty. You can see it right there. Sorry about that glare. And this one is $275. Yeah, so the mintage on the 1881 is 39,208,000, but there's only one in this flip. And the mintage on the 1886 Type 2 is 17,650,000, but there's only one in this flip. So, yes, I do know the mintage. We try, Mr. Hidden. Want to make sure that you have a great experience here. 1902. I mean, you know, I mean, you know what I mean? This is 125. $87,374,704 of this coin were minted. There's only one in the flip. And now that big flip's here, we got one flip in the chat, one coin in the flip. So you can't go bad. Can't go wrong. 1909D Barber quarter. And this one has Full Liberty. A little bit of toning. Here's a reverse. And this one is $40. $40 for this one. $18.98 Indian, $18.98 full lib. That one's $75. $18.92. Another full lib. This one's $23. Key Day quarters. 32 Denver. Key date, first year George Washington. This one is 70. There's the D. Here's a 32S, the other key date. It's a major 7th with a minor 5th. This one is 95. There's the S. $18.92. This one is 30. $19.03. This one is 23. A little copper corrosion there. 1905. For 14. Giveaways. What do you think this is? Whatnot? You can just come in and ask for giveies? Unbelievable. Unbelievable you come in and do that.
Ashley will come and give you a give you the finger.
I have 10 more. Here's an 1880 over 1798. 1880 over 1798. This is a Drake Bust large cent. That one is 75.
It's not my turn to talk.
1818 Coronet head large cent. That one is 38. 1820 small date. That one is 70. 18 and 22. That one is 39. We take one of his dance codes. Here's an 1869 shield nickel. 1869. There's a date. There's a little harder to see on that one. That was 31. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 1949D 20 centavos. They're 75% silver. And they all look like this. All of them brilliant uncirculated. They're $20 a piece. 1945. If you're curious how big they are, there's the shield nickel. So about the same size as nickel. But I have 5 of them. The content is 75% silver, 25% hidden. Hidden is a word for a BS, in case you didn't know that. So 75% silver, 25% hidden.
Or a BM.
Yeah. So is there anything that I can show anybody, anything anybody would like to see? Let me know. I do have picked up albums. Let me just put this box away. I picked up some dance codes at the coin show. And if anybody would like said dance codes, that would be great. Make you a deal on.
Yes, Kevin makes sand molds. Every time he goes to the beach, he's constantly making sand castles.
Yes, Ant, I can. Thank you, Hidden. Appreciate that. There's a reverse. Yes, sir. 1 second, coaches. I'll get it. 1 second. That's the 1818.
When he took his little trip
Yeah.
up and down the mighty Mississippi.
And that one is 38. And then this is the 1800 over 1798. There's a reverse. And obverse. Ben on the 1818 Ant. Is that correct? You got it, sir. Yes, sir. Got it. Thank you. And this is an 18. There you can see the remnant of the 9 underneath that first 0. She's old and she's worn out, but still a nice coin, especially to be 225 years old.
And looking to keep on digging.
Yeah. There's the date right there. You can see it right there. Trying to make a deal on the seated. You can't go wrong with that right now. And that one is 75.
And 75, says Aunt Marchie.
Yes, sir. You got it. Yeah, just snipe it off from under you. Yeah, for the typeset, you need 3 different dollars. So for the seated, you need the one that has no motto, then the one that does need a motto. So you need 2 of them, like the 1840s ish, and then the one from the 60s and 70s for the typeset. I have them both. So if you want to see them, I can show them to you. I got those too, man. Oh, I'm with you, Vinny. One at a time, man. One at a time. Nothing wrong with that for sure. So I picked up, these are Dansco 7112s. These are Buffalo nickels. This one has no marks. This one did have a piece of Scotch tape or clear masking tape that was here that had this one labeled and this one labeled. I took that off. There was no damage. I just peeled that off. So this book is in excellent shape. This book is $25. This book. This is the same book, same generation for buffaloes. However, the person that had this book wrote on the second page 1937 D over D. 1937 D over D. And so for this book, I would do $20. If anybody's interested, I would do $20 if anyone's interested. And you're amazing. Thank you. So if there's anyone interested, let me know. Ben, the $20 book. You got it, Vincent. Thank you. Fill the book. I can almost fill them. The only thing I don't have is a three-legged buffalo. I probably got most everything else, or put most everything else in it except for that. Yeah, that's what Ben's looking for, one of those as well. He's trying to find one. All right. Well, we'll go back over to Ray, see what Ray's got going on. Then we'll check the emails out. And I think we're going to be done for today, folks. Oh, pink doesn't go on brown? Oh, okay. Excuse me, pardon me. Let me fix that before you have a daggone connection bit stroke. Here. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I'll use this one. I'll use this right here. Right there. This will be good. Like right there. No residue to get on his book. Make sure that's right. And then make a hidden sticker. There's a hidden sticker. Thank you, hidden. All right. Let's go back to Ray. Here we go. All right, Ray, take it away, buddy.
All right. You have some silver in here. We have the quarter ounces and we have the 10th ounces. The quarter ounces are $12 each. For the 10th ounce, they are $6 each. So as much as you want. I have up to 4 ounces in the quarter ounces and a ounce and 9/10 in the 10th ounces. You guys want to see those? Are from the Sons of Liberty Mint.
Whichever way he would like to take it, Moose Locks is fine by me. Hey, Sunday. Welcome
So
in.
these are 12 and these are 6.
And
if you buy all of it, yes. If you buy all of it, I'll send you the treasure chest.
There you go. Buy them all and get the chest, folks. Buy them all and get the chest. What a super deal that is. How many you got in that chest now when you do that?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. So 4 ounces. 4 times 4. those. 19 of the 10th ounces.
He's counted up, folks. Give him a second. Math is not his strong suit. Give him just a minute. Yeah, 1 and 1 is 2, carry the naught.
Yeah.
Plus
So it'd be 306 for all of it. 306. Just right shy of 6 ounces. Just by a 10th ounce.
So 5.9 ounces. Not $3.06, Kevin. You'd buy that in a heartbeat. It's like, man, I've got milk for a week. Yeah, I wouldn't let you sell it for that. What are you talking about? Great.
$306.
You need to turn your carbon monoxide detector on. There's something wrong at the house.
Yep. Now they're bidding at 1 cent increments. Guys killed me. You killed me.
When you're under $4, folks, we only take $10 increments when you're under $4. Sorry.
This is 1943, 50 centavos. Nice, pretty BU one. $10. $10. $43, 1 peso, 72% silver also. $20. You can see if you got like the one he got graded, it was $80. So you can imagine this has potential. Really nice BU 64. I would do 15 on it. $10. This one is 30% silver. That for like $10. 50.
Hey, Vinny, are you looking?
Vroom, vroom. 4, 2 center, $10. 1864 large large motto 17 in VG. 1909 Philly 12. That is a quarter. 1891 Indian Head for 5. 1900 for 2. 1896 for 2. 1890 for 8. 1902 for 2. You have a 1958 BU. Brilliant, uncirculated. Nice quarter for 9. Got some seated here. 1854. Little bit of Liberty, still a few letters visible. Field, 25. '54. 1891 S, 30. 1876 for 30. Have some Newfoundland and Canada mix. This is Canada. This one is 1874 H Canada, 25 cent, 14. Newfoundland, Canada, 1881, 30. 1888 for 30. 1890 for 20. 1912, 25. That is a 20 cent, not a 25 cent. Be aware that some of these are 20 centers. $0.25. $18.82. And this one is 1919. 10. This is Canada 5-cent silver, 1905. Near date, repunch, 5/5. I have 15 on that one. We have Newfoundland 5-cent silver, 1919. Well,
Thomas, thank you. You didn't need to do that, but thank you.
hey Thomas, how you doing, brother? This one's 1943, also 925 silver, $12. Or the 10-cent, 1896. 90, 20, 1872 H for 10, 1943 for 15, last white, 38, 25, 1903 for 30, and 1943 also. I think I just went through everything. Guys wanted to see something might have missed. That's all I got.
All right. Give me just 1 second, folks, and we'll do the emails. Just 1 minute. All right. So what I was showing in the background before Hidden called me out, we're going to do the emails a second time. We give them a second chance to go through, Hidden. Man, I'm going to let you host your show and you run your show. It's my show. I'm going to run my show. This is the 2024 NASCAR car, Xfinity car, driven by Love. It's sponsored by the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation. It's a 124 scale Camaro. Here you can see Jesse's name on it. But has the honor roll of those that died in the line of duty. This is the 2024 honor roll for those that died in the previous year in 2023. And so, see if I can get in here so we can see it here. So it's a little grainy, but right there you can see Cameron Bentley Craig. That's the firefighter that died in line of duty from my fire department. His name was on that car. They raced it a couple races, and then they are. No, you don't want to be on that list. No. But they're sponsoring another car this year. So they got the 2025 list that's coming out. So that diecast will come out. So it gives me something else to collect. Something else to put in my shelf. But it's a Camaro. There's a little motor. So pretty cool. Just thought I'd show it off because, you know, it's my channel and I can Hidden. That's why. So.
Try if he wants to.
That's right. But yeah, let's go back to the emails. Check out the emails here again. Here we go. Fancy Kevin Rose. Kevin Rose. It's a I don't know, V8. At least 8 cylinders, maybe could be 12 if you cheat good enough in NASCAR. You can put a bunch of them in there. But here Kevin has unsearched Montana Sapphire pay dirt, guaranteed to contain at least 4 carats of facet grade Montana sapphires with a return of investment of 350%, $35 plus $5 shipping. If someone buys a bag tonight, this next bag, that money will get donated to the Missing Murdered Indigenous Women and Children's Fund. There's a local chapter that Kevin takes the money to, and that money goes directly to support the families while they're working these cases. And as of a week ago, the 6th, $3,450 in donations have been made thanks to you all buying these bags. And he has 3 bags remaining. There's what a bag looks like with Kevin's fancy sticker. In the back. And there's some of the stones that you might find. You probably won't find these exact stones because they've probably already been found and he's probably already made something out of them, but you'll find something similar. And here is the directions. You can read the directions of what you do. Make sure you pan it at least twice. Save all your material. Make sure you don't lose anything. Because you never know, you could find a little bit of gold. No guarantee, but you never know what you might find. Vinny, I remember in NASCAR when they used to run the little race and they had 6-cylinder Buicks. Those were fun. Up next is Sanskrit and sterling. This is Sanskrit jasper and sterling silver graduated bead necklace. It goes from 18 inches to 24 inches. New condition, $105 shipped. He's already lowered this 2 or 3 times. This is as low as he can go on this new necklace. As you can see, there's the Sanskrit jasper. That's the brown and tan beads. Then these are sterling silver. You can see they get bigger and little go through, and this chain will extend out 6 inches so it'll fit your neck. There's the mark, maker's mark out of China, sterling silver. And again, this is $105 shipped. We are getting old. Actually, back in the 80s, I worked for a local food chain here, grocery store, and they still race. They race the truck series now called Food Country USA. They had a Buick, number 75 Buick car, and I actually got to drive it. Not a show car, but a race car, because they didn't have enough money to have show cars. But I drove the race car around the parking lot of the grocery store. We made about 8 or 10 laps. They called the cops on us. Neighbors did, so it was quite funny. But man, that thing would move, little 6-cylinder. But again, $105 for this wonderful necklace. Up next is a handmade 399 silver and Unikite jasper pendant. This is $55 ship, and it does include a COA. There it is, 3 nines fine silver at the top. Different shades of green and some tan all mixed in together. Oops. Too many. There we go. That's $55 shipped. Or 55. It would be. Being Becky, you're exactly right. It would make a nice Mother's Day gift. Any of these would. You know, Christmas is coming. Christmas is only 8 months away. 8 months and 2 weeks away. So buy a Christmas present. Buy early. Start now. Don't get behind. And the last thing we have from Kevin is Montana Garnet Gravel Bags. These are $25 plus $5 shipping, guaranteed to contain at least 20 carats of almandine garnets. He has 6 bags available. You're going to see on the screen that there is 20 plus carats in this particular bag. And to the untrained eye, it looks just like it's a bunch of rock. And so you start panning through it and washing it off. You start to see some color here, some color there. And then this is what you find. These nice, large almandine garnets. Some are large enough to be faceted. Families for decades have had fun looking through Kevin's bags and finding these things, so you should do the same. 25 plus $5 shipping. So make sure if you like it, let us know. And Robert and Kevin are working deals in the chat. Awesome. Trying to find some Galinda, whatever in the heck that is. I'll just take y'all's.
That's what you make silver with.
What's that?
Is it galena? Yep, galena. That's what silver comes from. It's mixed with, it has lead, which they find in the mines, and they have to.
Oh, okay. That's before they process to make this the silver itself.
Raw silver.
Yeah, gotcha. Galena. I'm with you. All right. All right, folks. Excuse me. Oh, there's silver keys sitting in the basement. Hello, Miss Keys.
Hello.
You got here just in time.
How is everybody tonight?
We're doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Well, we let's see what you got. It'd be your turn.
It's my turn already? My goodness.
Yeah,
Well-
we've already gone around twice to everybody, so now it's your turn.
Oh, I just got here. All right. I have the.
You're only 2 hours late, but that's okay. You made it.
I'll tell you, we spent the morning fighting fire.
Oh Lord.
I'm like, where's Ashes? No, it wasn't bad. I just we burned the perimeter yesterday. They had disked the field around us, so we're safe on 3 sides. And wouldn't you know it, on the 4th side, overnight, it crept down into a pile of old cuttings, grass clippings from years ago, and it smoldered all night. And it was still smoldering this morning, and we had to rake it all out and water it down and rake it and water it and rake it. You know how that stuff just smolders forever.
Trying to put out hay.
Yeah, it's like trying to put out a haystack. So and had my sister and yeah, it was it's been an interesting day. So but we roasted hot dogs
Well, there you go.
for lunch. And
Eat while you work. Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. We all enjoyed that. So I'm like, well, this is an easy meal for us. But anyway, I have this 2015 U.S. Marshals 225th anniversary commemorative coin. It has the outer box, it has the box, it has the COA, and whoop. It is silver, it is 90%, and 500,000 minted. Let's see if I can get it out of here. All right. Of course, it's upside down. The side it says Liberty, U.S. Marshals, in God we trust. And the reverse, justice, integrity, and service. I'm asking 33 for that. Let's see. I saw this Volcombi Swiss. It is the 3-ounce combi bar, the Skyline. I'm asking 150 on it. Go check your comps. I'm asking 150 on that. I have, these are 1 gram Volcombis. There are 10 to a bag. I'm asking 25 per bag. That's $2.50 each for 1 gram silver. This bag, they're all loose, but this bag, they're still in a bar of 5 each. I have several available if anybody's interested. I do hold wallets, so you could get some and throw it in a wallet. I have a 1985 1 onza. She's pretty. And I would do a starting bid on her. I do a starting bid at 25 on her. I think that's fair. I took a sip and it went down the wrong way. Excuse me.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. No takers on that. And now my camera. What is going on with that?
Thomas is 26.
Oh, on the Onza? Just confirm, Thomas, that that's for the Onza. Okay. And WTX, is that a bid for 27?
Thomas is 29. We got an auction,
Thank you.
folks. All right.
We have an auction. Hallelujah.
WTX comes in at 30, looking for 31. Looking for 31. $19.85 owns 30, looking for 31. Thomas says, let me just knock it out and put 33. Thomas at 33, looking for 34. Thomas at 33, looking for 34. WTX comes back at 35.
It's my cord. I need a new cord.
35 looking for 36. 35 looking for 36. WTX leading at 35, looking for 36. 36. 36. And we're going once with WTX at 35, looking for 36. There is 7 seconds of lag from the time you hear what I say to when you hit it and you hear it. So just let me know. 36 with Thomas. 36 with Thomas, looking for 37. 40 with WTX. Thank you, WTX. 40 with WTX. 40 looking for 41. Thomas is out. Thomas, thank you for your bids. And we're going once. We're going twice. Fair warning. 3, 2, 1. SOLD, and we are sold to WTX metal detecting for $40. Thank you.
Thank you, WTX. I'm writing that down.
WTX says, Miss Keys, I'll shoot you an email and pay up. Thank you.
Thank you. My ship is $6.
Hey, Dandy Dave, welcome in.
And I do hold wallets if you want to hold a wallet till the first of the month. I have a 1917 S. I got these off of Ray. And that's exactly what I paid for it. Just asking for that out of it. This one's not quite as good a shape. Asking 18 on it. If I can get that to focus. I do not have another Onza I'm going to pull out of the box. I do have some maples. If you're interested in maples. I have maples, $35 each. Choice, I have 2014. They're all in capsules, these ones. I have 2014, 2016, um, 2018, (2019) 2020, 2021,
Thomas Benz of 2016.
Thomas the 2016. That's a 14. You got it, Thomas. You looking at your book, wondering what you need, Thomas? Yep, will do. Wallet. I have a 2021. I might have already showed it. I lost track of where I was at. I have a 2011. And this capsule is quite scratched. I'll see if I can pop the top off so you can see that that's so that's the 2011. And now I have, let's see, I'm asking a little more for this. This is the fireworks privy from 2000, and that's the capsule. And I'm asking 40 on it. Let me pop that capsule open so you can see, get a look at the toning on that. The capsule is the fireworks privy has a little higher premium. And I'm also asking 40 for the 1989. And it does have that. To me, it kind of looks like that the Woody penny, the lines in it. And I have two of the first years, 1988. And this must be a fall maple leaf because it's kind of orange. Thank you, WTX. I appreciate it. This is also a 1988. I did not do this toning. This came to me this way. And if anybody would like to make a bulk deal on them, I am willing to do that. I've got to mark this one off. I have 19 available and I do $665 on all 19. That makes them $35 each, no matter what. That's all I got tonight.
Well, cool. I'm glad you made it.
Next guy.
So that was good.
I appreciate you guys. I am.
That is one of my favorite gold coins in a slab. I don't know why, but I just finished.
I don't have any older ounces. I have some newer ounces.
Do you have something running in the background?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
I watch a guy, Vermont Kings, over on Whatnot. I watch him on occasion. He'll run a. He does dollar starts and free shipping. On occasion, he'll run a. I bought some commemoratives from him, so just got him sitting here looking so I can see. Right now, he's running a 2016 MS70 Gold Buffalo $50 gold piece, and he starts it at $1. But he'll get $3,500 out of it. It's crazy what people bid.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not too many people can do that and pull that off on Whatnot.
No, this guy, he's got quite the follow. He's got 100 and some people in there, but everybody there has deep pockets. So we'll see what it does. I'll let you know how it does. Here is a 2020. One owns a. Yeah, it looks like bid's already up to $32.75. Crazy. The guy that won it, $32.75. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah, I'm with you, WTX. One owns a. This is a 2020. One owns a. There's a reverse. 300,000 minted. That one is 59. I have a 2022 350,000 minted. It was 56. Another one owns a. Yeah, so the 2020 is 59. The 2022 is 56. I got 4 of them here, so we may make a deal if you want to. It's 56. I have a 2023 mintage of 613,000. That one is 45. And then I have a proof 2012 proof. Yeah, just email him. No problem. And there's only 4,200 minted on that one. But yeah, just email him. That one starts out at 100. But since there was some interest, I'll just pull it out of the box just in case anybody's interested. But absolutely, shoot me an email. think we've pretty well gone all the way around. Can't think of anything else to do, but maybe do a giveaway. So let's do a giveaway. That's always fun, right? Here's our giveaway. Since I don't have a bot. Just type in what I type in, folks. Hashtag giveaway. And we'll get some stuff away. Ant, I got your payment. Thank you. Appreciate that. Vincent, I will text you on yours. Because you already had some other stuff here that we hadn't done yet. But we'll get that squared away and included with this one. Get that mailed out to you. So while we're drawing names, anybody need a key date 73S, proof 69 deep cam, Eisenhower, Ike Dollar. Flying Hayen, how you doing? We're good. That was $43. Anyone interested in that? 43. And just as a reminder, I only mail giveaways out to the U.S. just because it is expensive to mail things out outside the U.S.
And you got to be over age 18.
And you have to be over 18. You got to follow all the rules that YouTube outlines for us. All of us on the up and up, so nobody gets in trouble, so we can continue the stream and have a good time. That Ike is nice, isn't it? Hey, Jenna Nesbitt, how's it going? Renee, welcome in. Just remember what you'll need to do at the end of the stream. If you win the giveaway, you need to email me your name, your YouTube name, your mailing address, so I can mail your giveaway to you. Because what's the use of having a giveaway if I can't send it to you? Mr. Blue, how are you? Let's see where we're at here. So many people we got here on the giveaway. We got 12 people, 13 people in the giveaway. We got 19 in the stream. Make sure we will include a channel sticker. We're going to give you about 30 more seconds. 18 in channel, 14 in the giveaway, 30 more seconds. Hello, Gene. How are you? In case y'all didn't know it, Vinny G is probably the luckiest person here getting giveaways, just so you know. So every chance you get, just kick him in the shin. And Flying Hayen, how'd you find us? How'd you find me here? First time I've seen you. Appreciate you being here. All right, 17 and 22. Here we go. You better hurry and get in because I'm getting ready to draw in 3, 2, 1. Who's our winner going to be? If it's me, we'll draw again. Here we go. The winner is Gene Anderson. Congratulations, Gene. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Let me show you what you won, because that's always important. We want to know what you want. Let's stop sharing. Go right here. So you won a foreign coin. Woohoo! That's right. Woo. It's exciting. 2007. 5 pence. From somewhere in Asia. A 1 something. I had no idea what it is. I didn't look it up. Didn't research it. From 1984. Canada. 1 cent. Another 2004. 5 cents. A John Tyler gold dollar. So now you got enough to buy a cup of coffee. Maybe. And
From Starbucks.
a 1942, not a 1942 over 1, but a 1942 Merc dime. So a piece of silver and my psychedelic LSD sticker. So congrats, Gene. Thanks for being here. Thanks for just make sure you shoot me an email. Get your address up on top. I think I already have your address, but we will get that all sorted out and get that mailed out to you. Aunt Margie, if you're here, we'll get yours. It'll all go out tomorrow. Vincent, yours is going to go out tomorrow. I'll send you a text here of what you owe. And Thomas, yours is already packaged up to go out. I packaged you up earlier, so got yours going out. And so, as always, folks, thanks for being here. Whether you buy anything or not is really irrelevant. Most of the time, we still like when you do buy stuff, but if you don't, that's okay. So,
WTX, do you want this held in a wallet or do you want it shipped?
he said he was leaving. I don't know if he's still in chat or not. So he may not be in chat. And I don't remember him saying wallet or not wallet. So.
I'll catch him in an email. I just thought if he was still listening.
Yeah. But folks, once again, thanks for coming out today. We really appreciate it. Y'all do make our streams nice, and we appreciate you being here. The chat, the information, and just being nice. And if you get an opportunity, kick Hidden in the shins.
Yep.
And Thomas would like a wallet, please.
Gotcha. Already got you, Thomas.
And don't forget, folks, Wednesday be midweek. The keys will be at midweek. And then on Saturday, trade day with Ray. Saturday night, we'll have Morgan Silver Treasure. Also going to have, eventually we're going to get Big Flip back on. It just depends until he gets this move done. Then we'll get Big Flip back on Saturdays. And then
If he doesn't flip out on us.
Yeah, there's no stream. I don't think there'll be any stream on Sunday day because it's Easter. And I won't stream Sunday night either because it's Easter. I'm not going to stream. I'm going to let everybody just spend time with your family. If you so choose to do that, that would be great. But until we see you again, make sure that you do something nice for somebody. And that's about all you can do. Just be good people. So.
Love you guys.
All right. And there you go, Gene. Got you all packaged up. I'll put that in an envelope for you. Just shoot me an email, put you at the top of the list, and I'll get that packaged up and get it shot out to you. Have a great week, everybody.
What do I owe you for shipping ashes? think I still owe you for ship.
Yeah. 1 second, I'll tell you. Won't we
Okay.
end the stream and I'll wait and I'll tell you.
Okay.
Just hold on. All right, folks. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Peace.